Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Welcome home, family, and join us for the fun. Colorful guests, people everywhere under the sun. Interesting conversations. Prayers first has begun. Invocation, manifestation, conversation, then will come. Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Let's start drinking some water, juice or tea. King Killer is recommended for you and me. Guayusa mixed together, maple syrup or honey. Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Oh, magnets, crystals, pyramids. Oh, magnets, crystals, pyramids. Learn from the healers, crystals, pyramids. Learn from the healers, the artists, the seers, authors and teachers, dissolving your fears. Workshops of wisdom, the circle is wide. Plant medicine whispers, the planets align. All magnets, crystals, pyramids. Oh, magnets, crystals, pyramids. Oh, magnets, crystals, pyramids. Oh, magnets, crystals, pyramids. Crystals and pyramids, magnets that spin. Organ awakening the power within. Tantra and herbs, the gateways ignite. Shamanic drums calling truth into light. Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Psychedelics painting vision so bright. Planetary activists guarding the night. Awareness expanding the cosmos in view. Higher vibrations are flowing through you. Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Hey. Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Oh, magnets, crystals, pyramids. Oh, magnets, crystals, pyramids. Xenon and herbs, you'll feel much better. Drink your tea now instead of later. Stay ahead of your health. Health is always your greatest wealth. Oh, no, no. Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Hey. Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Oh, magnets, crystals, pyramids. Oh, magnets, crystals, pyramids. Mad science fun, terror bless. Experiments under the sun. Sacred fire, prayers begun. Success and happiness, your destiny has come. Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Yeah, magnets, crystals, pyramids. Oh, magnets, crystals, pyramids. Oh, magnets, crystals, pyramids. Learn from the healers, the artists, the seers, authors and teachers, dissolving your fears. Workshops of wisdom, the circle is wide. Plant medicine whispers, the planets align. Oh, magnets, crystals, pyramids. Yeah, magnets, crystals, pyramids. Oh, magnets, crystals, pyramids. Oh, crystals and pyramids, magnets that spin. Organ awakening the power within. Tantra and herbs, the gateways ignite. Shamanic drums calling truth into light. Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Oh, magnets, crystals, pyramids. Magnets, crystals, pyramids. Magnets, crystals, pyramids.
Okay, greetings, family, to Magnus Crystals Pyramids. All right, I want to do a sound check. Let me know if y'all can hear me. If you can hear me okay. because I don't want to be talking to myself. And then you'll let me know in the comments, is the sound good? We want to cover. This is going to be a small show before the larger show, which is at 9 o'clock. Okay, I'm good. Thank you, Linda Jenkins, 683. All right. So, first thing that popped in my head for us to become aware of. Listen, we're in the snotty nose season right now. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. Meant for Eternity. Thank you. Lindo Jenkins. Blessings to the audience. Blessings to the fam. Thank you for joining us. Nicole in Louisiana. Healing Tuesdays. Yeah. Black Phoenix. Appreciate your energy. Dalton Prod. Metatron. Yeah, Metatron's behind us. I put up these candles, fam. How's that look? It's not real candles. It's one of those battery operated candles. But I like the ambiance that is created. Let me know if that's decent. Also, I'm experimenting about having like a soft background sound for you to hear while the conversations are going on. And I want to find out from you how this sounds. Tell me if this is cool or I guess you could say creates the acoustical ambiance. How do you like that back? Let me know. This is the first one. Okay. Just imagine if we were having conversations and this is playing in the background. All right. Or do you prefer this one? Do you prefer number 2? Or let's try number 3. Just to have like a soft tone, relaxing, being that it's the evening. Now that's a little upscale. I think the smooth background, either between this one. Can y'all hear this? Let me know if you can hear that background music. Or do you prefer this? This is number 2. First one for you, Linda. How about this one? What do y'all think of this? It's not too interfering. Y'all like that? Or do you like this one? Y'all let me know what you prefer. Which one sounds... I'll tell you what, I'll just let it play. And then when y'all ready, y'all hit me up and say, all right, let's hear the other one. Previous one. The other one. Okay. Agnes, thank you. But I want some smooth sounds on a cold night. So let me try this one. Yeah. We want to have it so it's like a living room setting. Not necessarily a barbershop, but to help unwind. I mean, it's 7 o'clock at night, and we want to ease our way into the evening to have good rest, good sleep. I like this one. Thank you. Thank you. Meant for Eternity. Thank you. It's 80 degrees in your city, Black Phoenix. Where is that? I wish you could get some buckets of heat for up here in New York. I went to Harlem today, family, to get some supplies. So, I didn't ride my bike all the way. I went partial bike riding and partial train. But it's cold. This morning it was 14 degrees here in Brooklyn. Laji, he should be happy hearing that, so that he's inspired. That he moved to Atlanta. He's like, yeah, it paid off. Panama City, Panama. Wow. Oh, you know what, family? Want to give a special happy birthday today to Monique at Nicholas Bookstore. Today's her birthday, family. So give her a special shout out. Give her some accolades. She had a magnificent birthday party. Packed the house. And her assistant goddesses, Kofunya, Bridget, held it down so wonderfully. It was a beautiful party. So happy birthday, Monique. Happy birthday to all Sagittarians. Who's Sagittarians in the house tonight? Put it in the comments so I can highlight it. We've left Scorpio season. We're in Sag season. And then we're going to go into Capricorn. So, special acknowledgement to all Sagittarians. I mentioned before, I had some beautiful gifts. Special acknowledgement to Sister Kareen. She really poured the beautiful gifts. Thank you for everything. The gifts, the flowers. Sister Goddess Kareen. All right. We got Sagittarians up in here. And it's just been a beautiful week. It's been a magical week, a full moon. What else can I say? Oh, this is what I wanted to share before we do the opening, family. Listen, I'm hearing a lot of people getting snotty noses because of the weather extremes. So I want to share with you tonight the formula to get rid of a cold quickly. We're going to do the opening, and then we're going to get into the recipe to cut through the cold quickly, like 24. It could be 24 hours to 24 to 36 hours. You'll be back to normal. So, I am in me. I am in Laji. Let me pull Laji up, man. He's probably eating. You don't need no food, brother. You don't need no food, man.
I don't.
But it's all right. Eat for those who are cold. Have a hot meal tonight. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, my brother. My only meal tonight was an avocado and a piece of naan bread for the day.
Oh, that's cool. That's it?
And I'm eating it now. Yeah.
All right. So, family, we're going to do the opening because it's the right thing to do. So, I am in me. I am in you, the listening audience. I am in Laji. We are literally celestial beings with amnesia. Laji, go ahead and eat, man. I'm gonna go full screen while we're doing invocation. Thank you for being born, family. Thank you for being alive. And we are energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transformed. Higher vibrations or lower vibrations. So right now on the planet, we got a lot of pre-K souls in various places on the planet, various expressions. Some say this is a cycle called Kali Yuga, or where the sleeping ones are in deep coma. No, don't go there, Elijah. You eating, man. You eating. You know, you was doo-doo one day before. You know, we
That's
all
true.
been doo-doo before, so let
That's
me,
true.
you know, go easy.
I tell them wake up.
Nah, don't tell them wake up, because it ain't time to wake up. They're gonna come after you. You know.
I can't
So,
argue that.
family, thank you for being born. Thank you for being alive. And we say, yes, I am forgiving everybody in my past lives. And I ask everybody in my past lives to please forgive me. And most of all, I forgive myself because I am worthy. And then we bring our awareness into the here and now and the infinite future possibilities. And we say, yes, I am forgiving everybody in the infinite future possibilities, future timelines. And I ask that everybody please forgive me. And most of all, I forgive myself. Special acknowledgement to all my brothers and sisters who went to the tribute for Baba Haru Ra'ank Samaj. Special acknowledgement to Sister Abut Akaya Ma'at, who was the big matriarchal energy that pulled it all together in Harlem and in Brooklyn. I heard from multiple folks how beautifully amazing it was. Special acknowledgement to Matu. He's up here in New York City right now. Special acknowledgement to Semaku and all the family who had a beautiful send-off for our brother, Baba Haru Ra'ank Samaj. Sunday was in Medgar Evers and came out in full force. All those who participated, thank you for showing up. And all who sent their blessings and chants and healing so he may reach the highest frequencies, we thank you. Because we're only here for a little while in a skin soul suit. So know that you are divine, we are divine, and we are greater than our memories. And we're learning to become acoustical, musical masters. And the only way to cultivate sound vibrations, elevations, is by stumbling on the dojo of life. We all can take a fall at any given moment. So that's why I want us to be mindful to have tea and less food instead of more food and less tea. So we thank and invite Yahshua, Mary Magdalene. We thank and invite Saint Germain. We thank and invite Sanat Kumara. We thank and invite Lady Buddha, Lady Krishna. We thank and invite Enoch, Ethiopian, who ascended into the heavens and became Metatron. We thank and invite Melchizedek. We thank and invite Elijah. We thank and invite Seraphis Bey, Master Himalaya, Great Divine Director. We thank and invite Simeon Toko, the latest Christ born in the Congo, who invoked the army of Afro-wearing, muscle-bound, dreadlock-wearing angels, turned over the Belgian tanks and heavy artillery and chased the terrorist Belgians out of the Congo. We thank and invite Sheikh Amadou Bamba, Sheikh Ibrahim. Folks, this is within the last few decades. These ascended masters have been here in this physical world. We thank and invite White Buffalo Calf Woman, Quetzalcoatl. We thank and invite Imhotep, Ptahotep, Akhenaten. We thank and invite Master of Shrooms, Dr. George Washington Carver. We thank and invite Dr. Sabi. We thank and invite Master Kalindi Aye, P.B. Randolph, Harriet Tubman, Mary McLeod Bethune. We thank and invite El Hajj Malik El Shabazz. We thank and invite Prophet Elijah Muhammad. We thank and invite Chief Osceola, Chief Geronimo Soul to rise. Join us and fly in the sky. We thank and invite Crazy Horse, Sitting Bull, Chief Seattle. We thank and invite all the South African shamans, especially special acknowledgement to South African Zulu shaman, Credo Mutwa. We thank and invite all our ascended master brothers from the star system Sirius, Palladian star system, Andromeda galaxy, for us to have a collective coup of golden enlightenment upon all the Earth's population. Imagine holding between our palms, family, the world. Because as Psalms 82:6 says, ye are gods. So your consciousness can be way bigger. Our consciousness can expand and hold our beautiful planet between our hands. And we say, yes, I am magic. Presence. Having a golden coup of enlightenment within every man, woman, child on the earth. Yes, I am magic presence, divine fire, lifting through a golden coup of enlightenment every man, woman, child's awareness to grow higher and higher. Yes, I am. Grace of initiation, golden enlightenment upon every man, woman, child upon our planet Earth. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. And we acknowledge the forces, the points, the chakras within us. Because as Luke 17:21 says, lo and behold, the kingdom of heaven lives inside of us. It's not outside. So we say to the forces of nature, Elegba, Oshun, Yemaya, Oya, Olokun, Okun, Shango, Orumila, Ochosi, Obatala, we thank and acknowledge the miraculous forces that live inside of us. Yes. So let it be spoken. So let it be done. And if this is the first time joining us, this is what the latest Christ looks like out of the Congo, here on the left. Documented. Look him up. Simeon Toko. And Ascended Master on the right. We're talking about where they have total mastery over the oceans, the air. Documented where Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba flew through the air, walked on water. Simeon Toko, they killed his physical body around 20 times and he would reassemble. And they have living eyewitnesses today. Also, we're in a season that we need to be protected. The gods and goddesses need protection. You need deflected shields. So we ask Archangel Michael to protect our family, friends, and loved ones, wherever they may be. Before you go outside, always shield up. Ask Archangel Michael mentally or verbally to protect you from the misguided forces that are quite active this time of year. We thank and invite Nikolai Tesla. We thank and invite Black Madonna, Mother Mary. We thank and invite you, your bloodlines, us, in the spirit of Ubuntu, all who serve heaven's rhythm. So, Ashe, Mahalo, Donada, Wado. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. All right, listen. Let's get to the recipe for getting rid of cold from your body. Get onions. Get lemon. Get ginger. Get a pot of water. Bring it to a boil. Chop up the onion. Slice it up. Chop up the lemon. Chop up the ginger. Put them all in the pot of boiling water. Then put the top on it. And we're talking about a stainless steel pot. Don't use aluminum. Stainless steel pot. And let it cool. And when it cools off, add cinnamon if you'd like. If you want to add a little honey or maple syrup. So there's a quality of like an onion tea with ginger and lemon. The lemon will help alkalize. The ginger cuts the mucus. The onion helps get rid of the infection. Also in the home, if you're around others, take an onion and cut the onion in half. Put one on each side of your bed. Put one in the kitchen. Put two in the kitchen. Where family members or yourself travel, because the onion will literally neutralize a lot of the airborne pathogens. All right. This is what you got to do during the season of, a lot of people getting colds from various stressors. Make sure you get enough sleep, because here in the northern hemisphere, this is what would you say, hibernation time. Mother Nature's hibernating. So men, this is a time for you to hold fast to your liquid crystal. Hold fast to your pelvic seed. Women, y'all don't have to worry about that. The way you built, you're a solid state internal, and you can have bliss expressions all day, every day, and it'll keep you young in every way. Brothers, we have to learn and remember that the muscles of bliss and the muscles of ejaculation are two separate types of muscles. We've been miseducated or uneducated to that, and that would cause accelerated aging. And the most precious commodity is your youth, your health, time. That's the most precious commodity. Our body, family, are literally 20 to 25 trillion cells. We live inside of a living garden of cells. And it loves being watered by the attention from our hearts. Our heart smiling, talking to our organs like little babies in the garden. And this literally rewinds the chromosomes back to timelessness. Water the cells of your body with attention like children. Talk to your cells, your organs, your bones, your joints like they're little children. You know, you can even name them affectionately. You know, talk to you if you got bunions, if you got pain in your joints, imagine holding them between your palms and cuddle your area that is crying for attention. That's what inflammation is. That's the body crying for attention. So this will help regenerate the cells, the tissues, and just make it a way of life instead of a momentary hug. And know that you are worthy. You are worthy to water the garden of your body with the attention from your heart and your imagination. All right? Know that you are worthy, because a lot of us don't feel worthy. We're in a place in the universe right now that there's a lot of feelings of unworthiness, not making a difference, but you do. Know that that's true. And now that Logi's finished eating, how you feeling now, bro? We're gonna unmute you.
You a funny man. Anyway, I'm feeling good.
I ain't say nothing funny, man. You have now that you packed your 6-pack, you got a prayer you want to share off the chest?
I got a decree I'd like to share.
Yeah, decree. Drop it on us.
Right off the chest. Beloved mighty omnipresence, such freedom, health, prosperity, harmonious action, and ascension shall come forth for America and the world, which has never before been experienced on earth. Almighty I am, almighty I am, almighty I am. Now I want to say something behind that. Saint Germain says, if you do a decree for America and the world, he will grant you ascension just once a day. Now, we do a whole page of it in the morning study group, but if you're doing this just once a day, imagine attaining ascension. Imagine being in a state of love that you will never, ever forget. Even if you experience once a little bit, you will always, it will haunt you for the rest of your life. You'll be trying to get back to that love, which you are. You know, when they say, I am, God is, and all like that, well, that love is God. That love is what's inside of you. But we covered it up with so much ego, real difficult to get rid of it. But one decree every day for America and the world, Saint Germain will grant you ascension. And that's a whole lot to be given for so little.
Ashe, give thanks. Don't. Somebody here says drained, been feeling drained lately. We got to make sure, those of us who are up here in the north, we got to make sure you get enough sunshine. Vitamin D is crucial, is needed. Even with Logi being in it, you know, down south, he needs to make sure he gets sunshine. And people of color, we need sunshine too. Regardless of your hue, you need to get in the sun for at least half an hour or more daily. Don't think the color of your skin will make you not need sunshine. We got to have sunlight. That produces vitamin D to charge up. And now that it's such a short period of time in the day, I make sure I get outside and sit on the parkway bench in my snowsuit facing the sun and allow the sun to charge up my face, my bones, my crystal on my glasses. Take the time to get that sunlight that we need. All right. There was something else I wanted to share tonight also. Water. Take a pot. This is how you supercharge water. You got many people, many devices out here, family. Listen close. This is a money-saving technique. Special acknowledgement to Virgo, tarot reader Sade, because this came up in the conversation at the party, Monique's birthday party. Get a stainless steel pot and with a glass top. Only use stainless steel. You put your filtered water or your distilled water in the pot, like a 2-gallon pot. Put at least 1.5 gallons distilled water, but you want to make sure you have a glass top. Put it on the stove and have your stove near the sink so you can fill the sink with cold water right from the faucet. You hear him? He got the cooties.
Don't you wish?
Either that or he's swallowing them seeds too much. But have the cold water, fill the sink up with cold water, and bring the water in the stainless steel pot with the glass top to a boil. And then take it off the stove and put it in the sink of cold water. And then just swirl it around for about 15 seconds. That's all you needed. And then put it back on the stove and bring it up to where it's almost boiling again. And then take it off the stove and sit it in the sink water. So you have a heating, cooling at least 3, 6, or 9 times. Now, what you're doing, you're making a superior batch of supercharged water, better than alkaline, because you're changing the hydrogen. You're loosening the hydrogen and oxygen molecules by heating and cooling. That's the purpose of going to a spa or a sauna. You be in the heat, then you go into the cold water. Then you go back into the heat. Then you take a dip into the cold water. The heating and cooling activates the supernatural qualities of water. Without spending a whole lot of money on a whole lot of equipment, you can just take a stainless steel pot with a glass top, heat it till it's almost boiling, then put it in that cold water and just swirl it around and do affirmations. I am love. Yes, wisdom, power. Charging the water for 15 seconds. And then lift the water out of the sink of cold water and put it on the stove. Now, while it's on the stove, it's going to lose maybe about 10 to 15 degrees. You're going to dump the sink water that was heated up by the pot. You're going to drain that and put you're going to fill the sink with more cold water. So you have that contrast between the pot that becomes boiling. You then put it in that cold water, 15 seconds. Swirl it around. Do your affirmation. I am love. Saturating all the molecules. And what this does, it loosens the hydrogen molecules of the water so that it will taste, when you cool it off, the water will taste extra silky. The silkiness of the water can be used for making tea or drinking or putting in a spray bottle and spraying your face. The water is what is called hydrogen bond angle. This is not alkaline. Alkaline is pre-K. It's good. It's a move in the right direction, but this is dealing with changing the hydrogen bond angle because tap water, bottled water, is too thick and it causes the body to work extra hard. Like our brother was saying, I feel drained. Your body can become drained by your cells trying to separate the oxygen and the hydrogen molecules. So when you heat water and then you cool it off in a cycle. Do that 3 times or 6 times. If you like that silkiness from the 3 times, it will amplify it if you do it 6 times. If you like it 6 times, you do it 9 times. And what this will do, it will make the water seem like silk. Pets, plants, people, and you could take that same water if you did it 6 or 9 times, and 1 ounce will charge up another gallon. So you can invest in preparing supercharged water that will only take you about half an hour in the kitchen. And you will find this is something called DDW. What that means is deuterium depleted water. DDW. Let me put that in so you can see what I'm talking about.
That sounds like the John Ellis process.
It is. It is. So this is called DDW water. All right. Look up, do the research on DDW water, deuterium depleted water. They found that there is a radiation around us on this planet right now that causes premature aging and disease. And it's called deuterium. And heating and cooling water removes a substantial amount of deuterium from the water. It will make the water taste silky smooth and soft, and it's very energizing. So, have you connected your machine in Atlanta?
Down here, they charge you so much for water. They don't do it as much if you own a house or you're in a house. But down here, if I was to hook that machine up to get the bottles of water I used to get, they probably charge me $1,000 a month to just do that. So I haven't been able to hook it up.
All right. So what you do in the meantime is you use the pot, the stainless steel pot, and then you will be able to taste the difference in a bottle of bottled water. You put an ounce of the water that you put the heating and cooling process through. You add an ounce to the water, shake it up, and taste it, and it will taste silky smooth. It'll transform the water in your water bottle, and it'll transform your plasma, your blood plasma, which is water, because we're essentially water vessels. There would be what is called a domino effect or a cascading effect of you drinking the water that's been heated and cooled, with only a stainless steel pot and a glass top. It's transformation. If you take that water and put it in your tub, don't do it at night because you'll be so charged up, you won't be able to sleep, because hydrogen is what regenerates the body. Oxygen allows the cells to breathe. Hydrogen regenerates.
So Hank, when they boil in the water, right?
It's not boiling. You're just bringing it to a boil.
How do they cool it down? Do they put it in the ice box or what?
You must have been chewing when I shared that.
I might have been.
Okay, so I'm going to say it again, family. Hold on. Have you got any devices to limit deuterium? This is a deuterium deterrent, what I'm sharing. Good question, Louis Shiro. This is a good question. This is a process that reduces deuterium, and you will be able to taste the reduced or absence of deuterium. The water will taste, it will leave a smooth aftertaste. You ever taste water, Logi, and it tastes a little bitter in the aftertaste?
Sure.
That is believed, nothing certain, family. That is what is believed to be the deuterium, that bitterness. So you have a lot of this, you have a higher percentage of deuterium in the northern hemisphere compared to the reduced amount around the equator. People who live in the area of the equator seem to live longer. And scientists believe it's because around the equator, you have, on average, 12 hours of sunlight, 12 hours of night. And you have less deuterium around the equator than you do in the northern hemispheres. Like people who come from African countries and go to northern countries like Sweden, they started developing diseases they never had because their bodies is used to
Yeah.
sunlight and reduced amount of vitamin D and the connection with melanin. Um, Not enough sunlight can lead to a lot of unhealthy complications. However, if you wanted to research and invest in a machine to uh, do that automatically, go to this website called johnellis.com. This is the website, and read about the benefits, because a lot of the information that he had before, the feds made him take it down because he have testimonies of this water, unlike alkaline water, which is, like I said, a move in the right direction. This water neutralizes radioactivity, toxic waste sites. When I interviewed him, the inventor, John Ellis, he's in his 90s now. And as far as I know, he's still running the company upstate New York. And farmers would heat and cool, put the water through the Ellis machine, which does the heating and cooling. The farmers reported to him that their corn stalks were 20 feet tall and the ears of corn were 2 feet long. Let that sink in. How big would a corn kernel look if the ear is 2 feet long? So this, family, if you're really interested in getting deep into activating water, this is the website to go to, johnellis.com.
And remember, the secondary part of that water is also very good, especially for plants or anything you're trying to grow. That's that other part, which is about 5 times more than, the gallons that you're making, is also super duper powerful. You can sell it. People be
Yeah,
glad.
that water, you can find it on eBay. On average, they sell it between $40 and $50 a gallon, but you can do it in your own kitchen. It's best to use distilled water, and the reason is the heating and the cooling of the water, whether you do it 3 times, 6, or 9 times, it will cause the toxins in the water to coagulate and look like little turds at the bottom of the pot. The heating, bringing it, not letting the water boil. You don't need to let it just boil. Just bring it to a boil and then drop it in a sink full of cold water and swirl it around just 15 seconds. And then put it back on the stove. And that heating and cooling will literally cause the coagulation of the toxins in your water so that you'll be able to see the poison that's in your water. Now, if you're in the Atlanta area, you better do this, because Atlanta water is some of the worst water in the country.
That's right.
With the poisons, and it will cause men and women to mutate outside of the blueprint of their divine design. The water, because it has the forever, what is it called? Forever chemicals in the water. It's concentrated in Atlanta and along with other cities. I remember when my parents moved to PG County in DC. And it was mostly, PG County is mostly a lot of people of color. And I remember there was a white neighbor who lived next door to my folks. And I just went outside to talk with him, new on the block. And just in the conversation, he said, there's something strange about this neighborhood. Everybody's dying from stroke.
Mm.
And he said, I don't know what it is, but I believe it's the water. Let me tell you, family. I went in the house, opened up the faucet, and tasted the water. It tastes like a cross between slime, like liquid slime. It was horrible. It
Hmm.
was horrible. The water in PG County at that time was horrendous. And guess what? My mom, living in PG County, not only did she die from strokes, but the guy who told me about it, he died not long after from a stroke.
Mm.
So I'm letting you know the water. You have to be vigilant about the quality of water. And bottled water, you have the uh, the plastics, but the way you can save money and purify your water is the way I described to you on this program tonight. Heating, get a stainless steel, nice size stainless steel pot. You could do a 3 gallon, if you're strong enough to pick it up off the stove and put it in the sink of cold water. Swirl it 15 seconds. Put it back on the stove and bring it to a boil. You doesn't have to come to a rapid boil and just sit there boiling. No, just bring it up because you're creating a difference in the temperatures. Boiling 212 and putting it in the sink or drop it maybe 10 degrees, 15 degrees. That's enough of a difference to shake off, and I'm using simplistic terms, shake off the deuterium and loosen the hydrogen oxygen molecules connection. So when you drink it, it'll taste silky smooth. And people like it when they mix it with a little bit of spirits. Do you have a hit every now and then, Elijah, a little bit of spirits?
Don't even drink champagne no more.
Okay. But if you do add it to the champagne or if you do add it to the brandy or some of the other spirits, it smooths out the flavor.
Hmm.
It'll smooth out the making of your tea. And remember, 1 ounce of this, if you do it 9 cycles of heating and cooling, 1 ounce will charge up another gallon of regular tap water, filtered water. 1 ounce to a gallon. That's the ratio of how it can transform that cascading or domino effect. And if you want to know more information, again, and you want to invest in technology, JohnEllis.com. All right.
That'll be the easier way to go.
If you can invest in the not easy, it will be, but it won't be easy on your wallet, Laji. It'll
Right.
be a few $1,000s on your wallet if you want to be really easy. Or you can just do it with a pot full. Because I have a big machine, and the accessories, so it'll run you about 3,000, between $3,000 and $4,000 for the total hookup from your faucet. Because I like to use reverse osmosis filtration, 5 stage. I think they have what reverse osmosis also 6 stage, but I use 5 stage reverse osmosis and then storage tanks because reverse osmosis, the water comes dripping out after it passes through all the different filters. And I would have to store the water in 2 separate tanks. All right. And there's more equipment that's involved. But to
Right.
keep it simple, it will behoove you, it will benefit you, it will make your quality of skin better on your face, it will help trim your waist, it will help regenerate your hair. If your hair follicles are starting to get lazy, you put the charged water in a spray bottle and spray your scalp 2 times a day, 2 or 3 times a day. Mist it, and it will stimulate your hair follicles to grow back rich and thick. Did you ever use it for that, Laji?
Yeah. JD would always have me go spraying. Your head is dry. You got to put oil and liquid on your hair all the time. That's why I cut it off. So I don't have to be messing around with it. But she like, see there, you got to spray.
Yeah. So family,
Gerard.
that's what I wanted to share with you tonight. The message. So you got two things: the detox formula of onions, lemons, and ginger chopped up in water. Bring it to a into boiling water. That will get rid of the mucus and get rid of the parasites of infections, things of sort. All right, let me see. I got one more. Okay, look. All right, now he done took us somewhere else. I
That's
smoked DMT one day and I noticed a black ink like substance that looked like venom came out of me and went into somebody and then went back into me. What do you think um, that
duh.
was? You need to check with Logi and go and do some affirmations, meditations, because it sounds like you associated with that movie called Venom.
Sound like
So
it.
definitely you got to do some detox, bro. And that's another thing, family. The gut. Sometimes you think evil thoughts. It's not you. It's the parasites in your gut. And that's a whole nother subject for another day. Because we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. Come back at 9 p.m. We're going to have Y Power Man on. That's past Logi's bedtime. Because he got to go to bed. 9 p.m. on this channel. We're going to have Y Power Man and live testimonies, but they're all paranoid about showing their face, so they're going to call in. So
Just about to ask you about that. So I
yeah,
thought Professor Smalls was going to be on tonight.
no, brother, you got to drink some more water. That's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow, okay.
Yeah, more water, Logi, more water.
Mm-hmm.
The brain is mostly water, family. If you don't drink enough water, your brain shrinks. And then you get cloud, fog. Remember the formula we did last week? Was it last week? Green tea and gynostema. Have you did that yet?
I've been drinking green tea ever since.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I wasn't, but I was like, why you got it sitting in the cabinet not using it? So I've been drinking it every day.
No, green tea and gynostema.
I didn't get the gynostema yet.
Man, so what you saving it for? You got to get on it, man. You got to get on it. Stay on it, man. Stay on it. Family, see you in 1 hour. I want to thank you for joining us. I hope this information was good. Also, listen to it again so you can get this recipe because it really will make a difference in your life. Peace.